Hello beautiful people. In today's recipe, we'll be making Nigerian beans porridge the healthy way. Many people like beans, but they complain that after eating beans, they have bloated tummy and things like that, heartburn. So I'll be showing you the healthy way of preparing Nigerian beans. This is the honey beans called oloyin. That's what I'll be using for this recipe. But this actually works for all types of beans. And here I have water in my bowl. And first of all, we'll pick the beans. As I'm selecting the beans, I'm putting it inside the bowl of water. And I'll add in 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Please, this is not baking powder. This is baking soda. And I'll top it up and I'll stir it well. This will get rid of all the chemicals that was used to preserve these beans and some of the fertilizers that was used to plant the beans as well. And we'll allow these beans to soak for up to 1 hour. The longer you soak it, the better. It will extract all the chemicals. Harmful chemicals are used to store these beans. That's what goes into your systems and upset you. And this way, you're not going to lose any of the nutrients that the beans will give you. You wouldn't be washing this as you're washing clothes or washing bitter leaf. It will peel off all the bags completely. I'm just rinsing it out, trying to remove any other extra, and I'll sieve it out with my sieve. And we'll keep repeating this process till the water runs clear. If you don't have baking soda, you can use only water and soak it up in water for about 2 to 3 hours and you get the same result and the same effects. There is another method people use, which is boiling the beans and pouring out the water. I don't think all the nutrients are still intact because you've poured out some of the nutrients as you parboiled it. Please try this method and let me know if you had any issues after eating the beans. And here I'll pour it into my pot and I'll add in water. Another good thing with this process is that it makes your beans cook faster. Within 15 minutes, these beans will be very soft. 15 minutes from when it starts boiling. And let's go and prep other ingredients. And here I'll cut in the onions. For porridge beans, onions gives it a very good flavor. And I'll add in the peppers. Always add as much peppers as you can bear. And here is the crayfish. You have to wash your crayfish to avoid sand. And I'll add in water. We are going to blend this till it's very smooth. This is how the beans looks like. Sometimes it will try to overthrow. So normally I'll just open the pot a little to allow it not to overflow. And I'll be adding potatoes, sweet potatoes to this beans recipe. It's totally optional. You can add yam, you can add unripe plantain. And I'll cut out the potatoes, peel out the bag and wash it. And I'll cut it into little pieces. It's still retained in water so that the potatoes won't change color. And let's go and check the beans. This is after 15 minutes and this is very soft now. I'll bring in the potatoes and I'll cover this and cook it for 5 minutes. And this is 5 minutes later. We are cooking all this on medium heat. And I'll bring in the blended ingredients. And I'll bring in palm oil. You can use vegetable oil. Then I brought in the seasoning cubes. I'll have to break it up. And I'll add in salt and we'll stir this to all combine properly. The potatoes are very soft at this moment and cooking it extra time will make it even softer. So we'll stir all this in together. I always say that your seasoning and your salt should be proportional to the quantity of food you're cooking. If you're not sure, you add in little per time and adjust as you cook along. Here I'll have to taste for my salt and seasoning. And mine came out perfectly well. We'll cover this and cook it for extra 3 minutes. And as we wait, let's go and slice some scent leaves. Some people wonder, why do you add scent leaves to beans? Please try it out. You'll be the one to testify. Just a little, not so much. Now we'll check on the beans and we'll add in the scent leaves at this point and we'll stir this to combine properly. This beans is so delicious, it's so healthy. In total, I cooked these beans for about 20 to 25 minutes and it's very soft. I hope you learned a thing or more from this video. Remember, a Glory Homemaker will give you value for your time. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.